just about to finish up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Tonight we embrace our inner zombie hunter, and we're here with the most powerful piece of furniture you'll ever encounter. Table. What's up, Table?
Going good.
Or do you pronounce it Tab1e? I don't know. Could be either.
Unfortunately, it's difficult to find Table on YouTube since there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have got
Yeah.
Table in their name, so I decided why not add the one as a bit of originality, and it'll make it easier to find my channel.
Yeah, that makes sense. Celery. Finally an excuse to play Zomboid. Well, man, it could be, it could not be. It could be a terrible game. I don't know. I'm trusting Table here. I'm booting it
I
up.
played about 270, 280 hours.
Oh my god.
Played it a little bit.
I am launching it for the very first time as we speak.
All right.
Loading scripts. Loading Lua?
Oh, that's the launcher that the game runs on.
Ah, okay. The Indie Stone. View terms. Okay, accept terms of service. Welcome to Build 41. For best experience in playing multiplayer, you are strongly advised to play on whitelisted servers or with your friends in co-op. I assume we're playing co-op.
Yeah. I've got a server that I'll be booting up. Hold on here. What's going on?
Right off the bat, are there any settings I should change to make it more amicable?
Okay, here. Let me go check the settings real quick to remember which one. Alright. So if you go into settings and display,
Yep.
there'll be a cursor section. You'll want to go to aim outline, and you'll want to set it to any weapon so that you'll be able to see, because it outlines the enemy, and so you'll be able to see who you can hit based off of that.
Nice. Okay.
And then, alright, what else?
Great. Have a good night, man. Thanks for joining us.
I don't think of anything else, but I think that's about the only big change you'll want to do, other than you'll want to check and see if there's any keybinds you want to change.
Keybinds. Okay, forward, left. Oh my god.
It's definitely quite a bit of them.
Sprint, rotate, building. What? Toggle mode, tab. Oh god. I'm gonna have to figure these out as we go.
Yeah, I'll just try and see if we can get them going as we go. All right. Let's see here. Something here is going. Oh, there it is. That's what's going on. All right. Take out those two. All right, there we go.
So this isn't like a Left 4 Dead kind of situation. This is real survival.
Oh yeah, this is like you're dropped in the center of a town, and then like you just got to scavenge for all your stuff.
Okay.
Like it's just gonna be me and you out there. We're the only humans. Just living it out.
Living the dream or the nightmare.
Yeah.
Whichever. You got to set it on easy for me. If there's a.
Don't worry, I've already got a lower zombie population than what me and my friend are used to playing. We usually play where we're finding hundreds of them at a time. I'll set it so that we're only finding smaller amounts.
Thank God.
Alright, you can see here. Cool.
Ashton loves this game. Jeez, I wouldn't know, man. Never done it before, but. So can you specialize in like, melee builds or ranged builds?
Oh yeah, there's a really wide traits and occupation system in this game. It's astounding.
Okay.
Alright, so I just gotta get server booted up right about now, and then once that is done, we can
What's up, Guillermo Gomez?
Alright.
Take a minute to try to memorize some more of the controls here before we leave.
Yeah, the control system is definitely interesting. It'll take a little bit to get used to, but it shouldn't take too long. I spent about like 2-3 hours playing this with my friend, and I was able to pick up on the basics of the game pretty quickly.
I was gonna say toggle clothing protection panel. What what in tarnation is that? Toggle safety G. What is safety?
Oh, for the weapons, I believe there's a safety option on them.
Oh, so friendly fire is on by default in this?
I don't believe friendly fire is on by default. I think I disabled it just for the case of making sure me and you don't accidentally hit each other with any of our weapons or anything.
Okay.
All right. So this is one of those games where you have to go into the Steam overlay and shift tab to join. So if you open up the overlay, you should be able to right click and just join from there.
Okay, so I can right click on you and click join game. Trying direct connection.
Oh yeah, that means it's working. That's good.
Celery booted it up. He might try to join us too. I don't know.
Sounds pretty good.
More the merrier. The host must allow you to join.
Hold up. Here, I'll get that worked out real quick. Let me just allow you in real quick. Alright, there we go. Should allow you to join now.
Okay, trying again.
Forgot that that's a setting in there.
So Ashton says, press Q near zombies for a surprise. Is that a good surprise or a bad surprise?
It's definitely it's a funny surprise. That's definitely something. I learned the hard way what pressing Q means when I first started playing this game.
I assume that's just like a kill bind or something.
It's if you press Q, you do a very loud yell, and it alerts pretty much all zombies.
Okay.
Like in a really, really far distance of your location, and so the joke around the community is to tell all new players to press Q, and that it'll give you an antidote or something. But I guess that's a different take on the joke.
So I've got this list of server workshop items that I'm not subscribed to.
All right, so those are a couple of the quality of life mods I typically add to the game that'll improve some stuff. So it should begin automatically downloading some of them.
It's not. I have to click install. So
okay.
I guess I'll just install them.
Yeah, once that's all figured out, then we'll be good to roll. You'll get sent into the game, and then I can begin showing you some of the ropes.
All right, there it is. It's going. That's cool. If somebody has certain mods installed, it prompts the other person to install them.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful because I know in other games that it can be a hassle for modding. In this game, it certainly is to add mods to a server, but for other people joining, it's much easier because they just get a prompt to download the mods and stuff.
What's up, Magnus? Yeah, glad to try it out for the first time. Another warning about hitting the Q button there. Good to know. I may have to do it just to troll table though. You never know.
I've been trolled a couple times by friends with the Q button.
It's more like trolling myself. Closest thing to a taunt in TF2, I guess you could get.
Yeah. I know there's a couple of dancing mods for this game, but I know they're pretty buggy sometimes with how they work.
Fortnite dance, yeah. If you get a car, press Q, loud noise. I assume that's the horn.
Oh yeah, that's the honk button for cars as well.
So like in Left 4 Dead when you shoot a car that's got the alarm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, almost done.
I might head back over to where this house was, try and see if I can find you a weapon. I've only got a crowbar right now.
Which map? Muldra, Riverside,
All
Rosewood?
right. So you'll want to spawn in Riverside, and then from there it should bring up the build selection screen where you're able to
Occupation.
create your character. Oh, there you go.
This is in depth.
So there's a lot of occupations in the game for you to choose from, and each of them have their own select abilities.
I'm going my own. Veteran. Let's go.
All right. So that'll start you off with a much better knowledge and use of guns. So you'll have a higher gun trait start off, which is definitely good.
Okay. Available traits. Carpenter. Do I have to click any of these, or are these just automatic?
I believe that the traits. So you should have your occupation, and then your traits are like the extras you can have. So somewhere on your screen there should be a plus or a minus button that shows how many trait points you have left. And so you're able to take negative traits to increase the amount of positive traits you can have, and then you can take the positive traits.
Okay.
That'll give you stuff.
Got it.
I believe as a veteran, you start off with a couple points, and I also added some points onto the server in general, so you can...
I've got 10 points to spend.
All right, so if you look on the top, there should be a positive traits section where you can add those traits. And so if you click on them and then click add trait, it'll add it to your character.
Shooter, Lancer, Spear, Swordsman. Oh my god, how many melee weapons are there in this game?
I believe it's really expansive, the weapons in general, but when it comes to weapon types, there are 6, and then there are firearms.
All right, I'm going full melee loadout. So we're gonna go stout.
All right.
Brawler, I guess. But now I have to pick a negative trait.
All right.
What's a relatively harmless? Ooh, smoker! Hell yeah! Taking the smoker trait.
Yeah. So typically the 2 negative traits people will take, for the most part that I see, is they'll take smoker, and then they'll take hearty appetite, because you can relatively find a lot of food in this game, and then the smoker trait is most of the time free points, and cigarettes are very common and very abundant at gas stations.
Nice.
So yeah, taking smoker is definitely a good trait to have.
Guillermo likes to play with 0 infection mode. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah,
likes to play cop, and Ashton likes to play lumberjack. I'm gonna break the mold a little bit here. Okay, so I've got 6 points. Any other good, positive available traits that I should get?
I would definitely say conspicuous is a good one, because it increases the chance the zombies will see you. And then, let's see here, I'm trying to think. What did I take for my traits?
Like for the green trait, conspicuous?
Yeah, conspicuous. It's gonna make you less likely to get right up on. I believe that's a -2, and then dexterous as well. I believe that's either -2 or 4.
Trying to find conspicuous here. Carpenter, cat's eyes, outdoorsman. Oh, inconspicuous. Okay, got it. And what was the other one?
Oh, okay, my bad. And then dexterous is the other one. And dexterous will allow you to transfer items between different things faster, and it's a really good trait, since sometimes moving items throughout your inventory in this game can take a while.
Durability, cruelty, gunner, breathing technique. I must have missed it. I don't see dexterous here. Carpenter, speed demon trapper. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Now I'm zeroed out. Good to go. I'm gonna hit next.
There you go.
Oh god, I have to do a character creation.
Oh yeah. So that's Yeah, the traits and then the character creation are definitely two of the most interesting parts of this because you can get really expansive with how customizable your character can be.
Beginners. What I do is high thirst and prone to illness because I just eat a lot of canned food. So if you auto drink a bottle of cup of water is okay. Interesting. Oh, nice. He automatically has a beard. I already like it. Add in the chest hair, of course. Bald, good. Hat, none. Glasses, none. Tank top, sure, I guess. Shirt. Shorts. Ooh, no, I don't want that. No, let's go. None on that. Pants. Jeans. Shoes don't really matter.
I think there's a
There we go. Shoes. Type 1. How do I change my shirt? It's army. That's disgusting.
I think the shirts. Yeah, I think you should be able to change shirt.
All right, that's the best we're gonna get. All right. Save. Name. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. I think we're ready. I hit play.
All right.
There's no like
Now it should be
cinematic
playing. Now it should be playing the ominous starting scene.
I think it's just loading black screen here.
Yeah, it probably has to load the map and then a couple of the mods items into the game.
Press C to be in stealth mode. It is very useful. Okay. I will remember that. Or not. Still loading. Unless it pooped out on me. How long does it usually take to load one of these?
Well, since it's joining a server, it should take a little bit, and since it's going to be downloading all the map and all that stuff, it'll probably take about a minute or two,
Okay.
give or take.
Since you're a pro, I assume you know this, but Guillermo says also close the curtains.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing because zombies have sight. They really detailed the zombies like personification a lot. They got the ability to see, hear. They have memory and stuff, and so closing curtains can help with sound and noise, sound and vision. It'll help them to not see, and then
So
it
theoretically,
also just
could you just like hoard stuff and close all your curtains in a house and live there forever?
you could.
Okay.
You could, and then you could also barricade your building up with some wooden planks and everything to cover up the windows, make it even more difficult for them to see.
So if
So you
you
could
have,
do that?
if you have all your curtains closed and all the lights off, will they ever notice you? Will they hear you? somehow?
They, depending on your settings, they could potentially try to break in if they have like natural destruction on, but I typically don't have that on. So if you had everything off and you were just silent, I don't think that they would ever go in.
Gotcha.
I haven't tested that out, but just based off the knowledge I have right now, I think that's how it would work.
Cast with spell says, "Oh, welcome, man." He says, "Hi, table," and Guillermo says, "You can, but there is helicopter event." I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I'll explain that real quick. So on the ninth day of playing on a game of Zomboid, you have a chance for a helicopter to spawn, which is like a news chopper or something. Like the base game lore is interesting with the helicopter, and it's essentially just flying around to scout out the infection that occurred in Knox County. And so it will fly. If you're inside of a building, it will fly around like around the building, but it won't fly above you. But if you're outside walking or in a car, it will hover right above you, and it causes a lot of noise
Wow.
that brings around zombies for miles.
Why would they do that?
They're just trying to get some good news coverage, I guess.
Still on the black screen here. I don't know if it's just timing out or what.
Oh, does it say click to start or anything at the bottom of the screen?
No, it's literally just a black screen and my cursor.
If you click on it, does it do it? If you click on the game, does it do anything?
Okay, so I hit escape and I'm back to the main screen. It says, we see you were infected quite recently. Do you want a tutorial before the inevitable occurs?
Oh, okay. I would probably try out the tutorial real quick. It'll teach you the basics and stuff.
Negative. I'm here to join you.
All right. So you should be able to shift tab again, and it'll probably just let you write in if you clicked on no for the tutorial. So maybe that's why it went.
Table is not currently playing on any game server.
Huh. Let me see if I can restart that, because that is quite false. I'll just restart the server real quick then. Just gonna be like that.
Thanks, Magnus. Appreciate you here. MY 2 cent. You can do that in helicopter. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, cast with spells. I don't know if I'll ever play this seriously, but maybe we'll get addicted. Who knows?
It's definitely a fun game. Like sometimes you'll have a funny instance where like you'll be running around and then you'll trip on like a really low wire fence or something, and then a zombie will come out of nowhere. I know I've definitely had some funny interactions with my friends where I'd be fighting some zombies and a guy just crawling around would come out of nowhere and bite me somehow in the groin, and so that's definitely a recurring joke within my friend group.
Worst BJ ever.
Oh man.
Should I try joining again?
Alright, it should... Hopefully if nothing goes wrong, it should work to join again.
Let's see. Trying direct connection. Trying Steam connection. Authorizing Steam, joining game.
That's good.
Hope it doesn't make me build my character again. Alright, you said Riverside, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's making me build my character again.
Oh, man. Well, I believe you saved your actual, like, person that you created, but whether or not you saved your build, I don't know.
Nope, I guess not. Okay.
But I believe you saved your actual player, though, so that's good. You'll just have to recreate the build, and then there should be a save button at the bottom where you can save the build that you have, and then you can, like, reapply it like a preset later on.
Yeah. Roller. Ooh, fast healer. Is that any good? Probably not.
It's good when you're playing with zombie lacerations and scratches can infect, because it makes it less likely that you'll get infected from that. But I typically play with bites only because scratches and lacerations happen really commonly in this game.
Okay. I'm going to save this set. Next. There we go. Got that. Play. Alright, let's see if it... Alright, now it's actually doing a subtitle. These are the end times.
All right. Yep. That's the beginning.
There was no hope of survival. If food is with blood from a zombie, don't eat it, okay? No. This is how you died?
So that's the most of the times you'll end up dying, and so typically the starting is just man, I'm forgetting the word. It's a
It loaded up the default name, Luther Ridley, but that's fine. Okay, the basics, blah, 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 don't care.
Alright.
I'll deal with that later. How do I close these windows? Close.
So there should be a little X that you should be able to close up. Alright. So let's see here. Alright, oh, here we go. So see, you got the basic walking around. So on your left, there should be a little box icon. If you click on that, it'll open up your inventory and looting tab.
Oh, box icon, inventory. Got it. Okay.
And so on the ground right now, there's a sweater, a jacket, and then a pan. If you right-click on them, for the clothing, you can right-click and click on wear, and it'll apply it
and what
to your person.
What about the griddle pan? Attach back.
And then yeah, you attach it to your back, and then it'll attach it to your first equipment slot, which shows up at the bottom.
Or do I make it my primary?
All right, so if you just attach it to back, that your one key is your back key. So if you click one, it'll bring out the griddle pan.
Okay. So I need to wear the leather jacket.
Yes, and then you can wear it.
Okay.
All right, there you go. And then I believe. All right, I'll need to find you a lighter, but I got some cigarettes already. So if you have, so if we find some matches or a lighter, you'll be able to get rid of your stress, which will build over time if you haven't smoked, which I believe is like 5 or 6 in-game hours until you begin building up stress. So if you walk outside with me, we're gonna go hop into this taxi that was just sitting outside. You should be able to hop in on the other.
Oh, I gotta go to the other side.
There should be a.
I can hop in the trunk.
Yeah, there should be a green, and then it should show up as. Oh, that'll actually open up the trunk, I believe.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But if you walk on the side and you look at one of the doors,
Got it.
Yeah, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna drive us over to where I
MY2 Cent
believe it
says,
can
"Do
be.
not run, always walk. If you're everywhere, you'll get tired. You'll reduce damage likely to fall."
All right, so there's actually 2 kinds of running. There's a slight jog, and then there's a full sprint. The light jog won't remove your. It won't reduce your endurance as much, whereas the. So the all right, let's see here. Here we go. All right.
Can the zombies
Yeah,
break into the car?
I believe that's an event where zombies spawn outside the car, but zombies can break into car windows if you stand still for too long.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Alright. I believe there should be a convenience store around here. Alright, there it is. So the Zippy Market. I can run this guy over real quick so we can.
Nice.
So if you right click with your griddle pan in your hand, you'll be able to go into your combat stance. And so when you right click with it in your.
It goes medical check or walk to sit on ground. Oh, I have to hold it.
Oh, if you hold down, yeah, sorry. If you hold down, it will enter your combat stance, so you'll be able to swing. If you're not in your combat stance, it won't let you swing. There you go. And then if you click space or the zombie's too close, it'll automatically push them away, which is... Which is always helpful, because then you can just walk right up to him and then hit him. And so the weapon you have right now, I believe, is a short blunt type weapon, which is It's slightly weaker than the other weapon types, but it has a high chance to knock enemies down like that if you swing at them.
Okay.
Which I see is pretty handy.
Beat him. Beat him to death.
So it looks like we got a couple zombies around here. We'll check your flanks right here.
Now, can I
Alright, so
hold
once
down?
we get in...
Can I hold down the attack button, or do I have to keep clicking it?
Oh yeah, you can hold it down. You can
Oh,
hold
okay.
it down.
Good sec.
Alright, so we should be able to walk in here, and then we can go ahead and check all the different counters and everything around here.
Close the curtains. Oh my god. Pop.
Alright.
4. Is there any reason not to just grab all for anything I find here?
You can click grab all if there's multiple in a stack.
Okay, so I got all
which
the
is
water
sometimes
and
pretty
the
handy.
Soda.
Alright, here we go.
I don't need comic books. Get out of here. Oh, did you grab any food yet?
I've grabbed a little bit of food. I grabbed some chocolate and some bags of chips. Oh, okay. I found out how to use Generator's book. That'll be good for if we get to the point where the power runs out.
Snow globes, tortilla chips, peanuts. Oh man, does this game like distinguish the type of food you get? Like, oh, if you eat too many jelly beans, you're gonna get diabetes, kind of thing.
Okay, so there is a so if you click on the health panel, the little heart icon, there will be a info tab, and so there you can check out your person, and then you can see your traits and stuff. And so there's a weight system in the game. So if you eat too much, you'll get weight gain over time. And so if you ever have a little arrow that looks like army rank right by the weight, it means that if you stay in this situation for too long, you'll begin to gain a pound a day. And then if there's 2 arrows, you can gain 2 or up to 3 kilograms a day. Forgot this game uses the metric system.
Weak. Wow. Okay, this is very in depth.
There's a lot of in-depth stuff.
Breaking the card.
In the health.
Yeah. You gain weight. You can also become underweight. Oh, interesting. Let them come to you is my trick. Okay, good to know.
Alright, oh, there's a zombie over here with some police gear on him. That'll be good. They typically have bulletproof vests, which give you some really good bite protection. Looks like you got that one over there. Alright, let's see. I think this guy... Ah, he does. Alright. I'll give you this bulletproof vest because it'll give you 100% bite and scratch protection for your chest area, which is pretty good.
Oh, wait. So I grabbed it. I have to equip it, though. How do I equip it?
So in your inventory, you can also right-click on it if it's in your left side inventory, which is your main inventory, and then you can equip it.
Bulletproof vest. Where? There we go. Oop,
there you go. Alright, let's see here. Looks like those zombies were fine over the car alarm.
I need a better weapon.
Alright, yeah. Fortunately, this place looks... I don't believe we spawned in Riverside, because... Or no, we spawned in Rosewood, never mind. My bad. So we're actually in Rosewood, so I might need to go back in there and read a different map, because I thought we were spawning in Riverside, but we're in a different town, so... Actually, we're pretty close to a fire station, which is where we can get some really good gear. Yeah, we can get some axes, which are objectively the best weapon in the game, because they just deal a lot of damage and swing really fast. Alright, so I guess we can go hop back in our car real quick, and then we can drive downwards, because I believe the fire station's just down the road from here. There we go. Second left car running.
It really tracks gasoline usage.
Yeah, there's a whole gas system. There's
Jeez.
Oh, actually, this police car might be worth checking out real quick because it could have a potential firearm in the back of it. So I'll hop in here and make sure everything's unlocked. Ah, it is unlocked.
Needs a key.
All right, so if you open up your inventory again, you should be able to inspect the weapons in there. Okay, so we actually got some pretty good stuff in here. I'll take care of that zombie real quick while you can check out the stuff in there.
It doesn't show me anything.
Oh, oh, it's because the thing got locked again. Sorry, or closed. Oh, is it not showing anything in there for you?
I hit the button and it just... Oh, trunk, floor. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so in the trunk. All right. So it looks like there's some pretty interesting stuff in there.
Nightstick.
That's a really good melee weapon that's belt attachable, which means it'll be a bit easier to use. It'll weigh a little less, and I think that's actually one of the best short blunt weapons in the game, actually. So that's actually pretty good. Alright, and then... Alright, and then I'll grab some of this other stuff, because this is actually a pretty good police car. Then I'll throw this all in the back of our car real quick.
I'm glad you know what you're doing. Would it be possible
I also have...
to recreate TF2 characters in here? If you make a really fat guy with a minigun.
Yes. There's a... I think the mod pack installed incorrectly, but there's a mod pack called Brita's Weapon Pack, which adds a vast expansion of firearms, including miniguns.
Nice.
And so it would be possible to be the heavy in here, and a lot of other different TF2 characters. So I think it's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Here's the fire station. So you can already see a couple fire zombies decked out and stuff. Alright, there we go. Let's take care of them.
Hopefully I don't get hit. Oh, there you are. Oh, you just showed up behind me.
Looks like we got, let's see, 4 to the right, couple up there. Another good thing about blunt weaponry is that they don't rip clothing, which means that all the clothing that we're going to be getting is going to be full quality and is going to be pretty top tier shape.
Wow, it actually hides the enemy behind you if you're not looking at it. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of really in-depth stuff. That mechanic can definitely screw you over though during nighttime because it can get kind of dark.
Because I mean, it looks like, oh, we're all clear, and then I turn around. Oh,
then,
no.
Yeah. There we go. I think we almost got all the people around here cleared out. Then we can take some of these people's fireman's gear because it's objectively the best gear in the game, which is always really good to have. Oh, this stuff is ripped though, so that's unfortunate. Still can give us less protection overall. But if we check all these guys, some of them should have some gear that's not ripped. Take care of this guy real quick, and then I'll help you find some not ripped gear. Alright, let me eat this real quick because... Alright, looks like there may be some people with non-ripped gear up to our left, which is good. And after this, we'll check inside and see if we can find you a fire axe, because that's going to be really good. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, find you a pair of pants, some boots, and then I'll see if this guy has a jacket that's not ripped. Okay, fortunately, a jacket's not ripped, but... Alright. I was able to find you a pair of firefighter pants and then some military boots that aren't ripped.
Okay, is there a way... Can I... When I grab them, it doesn't automatically equip them. That's a problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so I gotta go into my inventory, find Where is it? Clothing. Firefighter pants. Wear. Military boots.
There you go.
Wear. Okay.
And then if you have any of the older clothing in your inventory, you can throw it out onto the ground. So now we got the higher tier stuff. This won't be as useful for us.
I'll just keep wearing it. Oh.
Oh yeah, so that's what I was talking about. Like sometimes you can run over and then it'll trip you. But when you're doing the light jog, it's less likely of a chance. Alright, so I guess our next goal will be to check inside the fire department and see if there's anything good in there.
Fire uniform is the best outfit in the game, but you
It is.
can't repair it. Oh.
Yeah, that's the only unfortunate part, but if we can find enough spare fireman's gear, that would be really good. Alright, so on your right, there should be a bunch of little circles. And if you hover over them, they'll tell you, like, different stats. Are any of them red at all?
They're all pink.
Okay, so which ones do you have? Because I can help out with a couple of them.
Peckish could do with a bite to eat. Moist,
All right.
slightly damp.
Alright, so you don't have to worry about moist. For the food problem, I put a can of food onto the ground that you can eat.
Oh, I could just have some, Wait, where's... Oh, there it is. I say I could...
Oh, sorry, I'll drop it on the ground again.
I could just have
Yeah,
some
if you
like,
right-click on
gummy bears or
that-
something.
Yeah.
Alright, so I
So if you right-click, you should have an eat.
It did not give me that. It just said grab.
Oh.
So open canned corned beef. Eat all? Half? A quarter? Does it matter?
You can eat for quarter and half. It's more useful for items that give you a lot of food bonus. So I would probably eat half for now if you're only peckish. That should bring you down to not being hungry at all.
Does the food go bad?
Canned food can't go bad. Some other foods don't go bad, but most fresh food will go bad if it isn't properly refrigerated or maintained.
Too much detail, man. Duct
Over
tape,
here, there should be a couple of gardening tools.
box of nails, gas can, wrench.
Oh, okay. So I actually found a better weapon for you over here. I'll take it out and I'll drop it on the ground right by me. So this is a pickaxe.
Ooh.
This is a step up from the fire axe because it's able to deal more damage and has a much longer range.
Okay.
And you're able to equip it to the back and replace your griddle pan, which is very inferior to it.
Now I need to. Okay, I need to equip it. Inventory. Here we go. Pickaxe. Equip primary. There we go. Oops. Okay. I have it equipped.
Alright, there you go. Okay, so you'll want to equip it in both hands, because if you equip it in one hand, it won't be as effective as if it were in both hands, because you'll swing it slower, and then I believe it'll also... yeah, I think it just makes it so you swing it slower. But it says less effective, so I typically will equip it in both hands.
Okay, so I can drop the griddle pan now, right?
Yeah, you can drop the griddle plan, and then you can equip the pickaxe to back, and it'll equip it to that back slot.
So once I... Alright, I have the pickaxe already. Oh, there it is. Attach back. Got it. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, equip to back. And so now you can just click the hotkey 1 to pull it out whenever you want. Alright, in here, I believe... Oh, here's some more fireman's gear. So just fire axes, a lot of fire axes actually, and another pickaxe. So I might actually take one of those because those will be pretty good. I might take 2 fire axes for us because those will be useful in the long run.
Pickaxe warriors.
Oh, here we go. I found you a jacket that's not ripped at all, so it'll be...
You want a dirty bandage?
Actually, I think I can clean that, and then we can utilize that. Alright, here we go.
So when I click on something like this jacket you just dropped, it gives me the option to grab, medical check, trade with table, walk to, sit on ground, or investigate this area. It doesn't give you the option.
Oh,
to
okay, so if you click on the box icon and then you right click on it from inside of the inventory space, it'll give you a couple of different options that you don't get. Like it'll allow you to wear or inspect it for holes and everything.
So I open the box. It's still on the ground. I open the box icon.
And then on the right, it'll have the floor.
Oh, there it is.
Like inventory space, and then you can click where from there, and then
got it.
That can happen.
Now I need to actually equip it.
And so that'll provide you a bit more protection than your leather jacket, especially in the what's it called? In the bite defense. It'll be really good.
Now I forget. Firefighter jacket. There it is. Okay.
And they should be able to drop any clothing that you're not currently wearing if it's been replaced by your fireman's gear.
So how do I tell if things stack or if they... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Drop that.
If it has a stack, it has, in parentheses, a number. And so you'll be able to tell if it's stacked with multiple other items of the same type, which is pretty handy.
Okay, so I can drop those. Drop these. I assume since this game covers everything else, there's like a carrying weight limit, huh?
Yes, so there is a, as they call it, encumbrance. And so if you, in your inventory, there's going to be a number and then out of, and then it'll have whatever your max encumbrance is. And so if you go over that, the first stage is, I believe, what's it called? Lightly. Oh, hold on, I forget here. But the first stage hinders your movement speed slightly, and it disables your ability to fastly jog. The second level begins to decrease your health, and then from there it stacks even further. You can't die from being over encumbered, but you can get low on health, and it really hinders your movement speed a lot.
So
that's why I try to...
My peckish showed up again, as well as anxious on edge. So
okay, so you're anxious on edge. That means we probably need to go find you a lighter to use your cigarettes.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna eat some jelly beans.
All right, so I'll look around, see if anybody has a lighter on them, because that's definitely gonna be necessary.
Yeah, I don't have a flashlight or anything. I can't see what's going on here.
Oh, I have a watch for you to allow you to tell the time. Should be on the ground right by me. It's like really small though.
Okay, I see it. Red digital watch. And what does that do?
In the top right, if you have it equipped, it enables a time and date, and then temperature UI thing. They'll tell you the temperature, the time, and then what day it is.
Got it. I'm peckish again. My God.
Yeah. Fortunately, having peckish doesn't have any downsides. It's just the first stage of your character getting hungry. So you shouldn't really have any problems yet. But once you start getting into the hungry phase and everything is when you'll start experiencing...
Oh, we taking this car, huh?
I was just checking to see if they had a lighter in their glove box. Unfortunately not. Well, I found more cigarettes, but still, unfortunately, no lighter. I'll just check all these real quick. A lot of these cars have keys, surprisingly, which typically doesn't happen very often. And interesting. One of these guys here has to have a lighter. I usually have an overabundance of them, and now it's like I can't find one.
What if I click grab corpse? Do I just literally pick up the corpse?
Oh yeah, you just pick it right up off the ground, and then you can drop the corpse wherever.
That seems silly.
Alright, come on. There's gotta be somebody here. Alright.
I'm surprised the convenience station didn't have a...
I was kinda hoping for it, so it's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna throw some stuff into the back of the car, and I think we might just need to go to another place. Alright, we got it.
Oh!
Oh, are you okay?
He bit me, I think.
Alright, let me inspect you real quick.
I see the heart thing shaking.
Alright, I'll check you out real quick.
Scratch,
Alright,
bleeding.
thankfully, you just got a scratch and a bleed on your head, so
Okay.
you're gonna be alright.
Thank you.
I think your hat fell off onto the ground right there.
Not mine,
Yeah,
but I'll take it.
yeah. When you get bit in this game or you like run into somebody intensely, it'll sometimes knock off your hat or something, which is pretty funny because sometimes I'll be running around and I'll accidentally bump into somebody slightly and then my hat will just go flying off.
Definitely wasn't wearing a hat, but I'll wear one now.
Alright. I think we might need to go check a bit more downtown and maybe check another gas station real quick.
I love that this is a quest to smoke cigarettes. That's the best thing.
I didn't think that would be the main course of this playthrough, but I guess it's definitely going to be an issue because the stress can definitely hinder some of your character's abilities pretty badly, so...
Can I eat while you're driving?
Yes. You should be able to eat while... Oops.
Eat all these snow globes. Get fat.
We're almost in the edge of town. Oh, that's a police barricading event, so that's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Here's the gas station. Fortunately, there seems to be quite a bit of boys around here, but we got pickaxes, so we should be pretty good.
MY2 Cent said we could have checked upstairs in that place.
Oh, yeah, we probably could have. Well, there's pretty much a 100% chance we'll find one here, fortunately, and we might find some other pretty important stuff, so that's good.
Alright, let me try not to get hurt this time.
Alright, looks like there's quite a few to our northwest, but that's nothing that we can't take care of.
Wow,
there we
go. Fast with these.
Yeah, the pickaxe in this game has a random critical chance, just like in Team Fortress 2, and pickaxe crit is enough to just instantly kill anything.
Nice.
And so it's arguably the best weapon purely because of its critical chance and just the high damage it has in general.
Mining for gold.
There we go. Alright. Ooh.
Nice crit. Nice crit.
Oh, well. Just like Team Fortress 2.
Getting kind of dark here.
Oh, it's actually turning morning, which is good. So it'll start getting progressively lighter. Fortunately, the game doesn't get too dark unless you play on really dark weather settings. So I set it to just regular, so it could definitely get much darker than this, but we're in a good position here where it's not going to do that. Alright, I think we got just about all of them here, which is good. So I think we can probably head into the gas station, grab some food, probably some drinks.
Alright, now I'm saying unpleasantly hot as a thing.
Okay. So that's also not going to be a big problem unless it gets to a higher tier, because if it gets to a higher tier, it makes your swing speed, movement speed, and a lot of other things quite slower. So you should be good. Alright. Oh, looks like it got burnt down quite a bit. That's unfortunate, so we might not get as much stuff as we were hoping.
Value Tech Radio. Should try to...
Ah, here we go. Some sodas.
This game is intense. Should try the blind perk. Okay.
Oh, so the blind perk in this game hinders your view distance to almost nothing.
Oh god.
It's definitely
That's awful.
It's a funny trait for if you're like playing to mess around, but it's definitely not a trait that you want to try to play with normally. Had quite the experience playing with the blind trait. Oh, there's another firefighter in here. Oh, he has a firefighter hat. That's gonna give a lot of head protection, which is good.
I've been working on the railroad.
So I guess you can.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll let you steal that off the ground. There should be a firefighter helmet.
Oh, it disappeared.
Oh.
I think you took it.
I might have on accident. Oh, that was a lunger. That could have been pretty bad. Oh, that one too. So the lungers will hop through a window and they will instantly try to grab your ankles, which is definitely not good.
Oh.
Now it should be on the ground. You should be able to pick it up.
Over here?
Here, I'll...
Oh, you got it.
There we go. Now it should show up. Alright, if I put it back on the ground again, it should show up. There you go. And so that'll be significantly better because it will give your head 100% protection against bites or scratches again, so you shouldn't have a problem
Firefighter.
like before. Alright, I'm gonna go out here and kill the zombie that's just chilling.
Where? I guess I can drop my formal shirt. Green veteran shirt, so drop. I think that's good.
Alright, and so upstairs we might be able to find you a lighter, and then you can finally get rid of that stress. Oh, okay, so unfortunately, it looks like we're probably not going to find anything here, seeing as though just about everything in this house has been burned down. It's quite unfortunate. I usually look to this place to be a really good source of stuff. This is pretty unfortunate. Alright. Might have to hit up another area of town then. Or head back to the fire station like I said. Actually, I might... There's enough cars here. There should be at least one with a lighter in it.
How do I search that?
So if you
Go up to the
click
car.
E on any of the doors, you should be able to hop into the car. And then if you click on the inventory button, it'll bring up a... Man, the word's blanking on me.
Okay,
It should bring up the glove box as a searchable container.
The glove box has a searchable container.
So you should be able to...
I don't see anything in this one. It says driver's seat, 0 out of 20. Oh, rear left seat, rear right seat, glove box. Here we go. Hand torch. Take that. More cigarettes.
That's a flashlight. That's pretty good.
Excellent. Alcohol wipes. Need that. Adhesive bandages. Grab adhesive bandages. Okay.
Man, I usually have no problem finding a lighter, but it just seems to be difficult. Maybe one of these guys had one on them. I checked most of the guys over here. Maybe I missed one on one of these people.
How do I turn on my flashlight?
So you should be able to equip it in either your primary or secondary, or it might be a belt equipable item. I don't know. If you right click, it should tell you if you can equip it to anything.
Okay, we don't need it yet.
And then if you can... Alright, that guy didn't have any cigarettes. Maybe you have some, sir. Fortunately, no, just a letter opener. Alright.
What happens if you attack the gas station?
It doesn't do anything, unfortunately, but I think there's mod packs to where if it gets set on fire or it gets hit, it will blow up, which is always funny. There are Molotovs in this game, though, which can explode, which are very funny to find. Alright, hopefully our endeavors can be finished with the finding of a lighter or matches before the end of the day. I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 more places that might have one.
We need some more jelly beans.
There's a lot of them here. Drive around them.
What happens if you just run them over as you go? They start following you.
Oh, it'll just run him over.
Okay.
All right. What's this green building? Okay, I believe this is another convenience store or something. So this could be good. I'll drive us around and then we can.
I'm gonna drink an
Possibly.
orange soda.
That'll be good to get rid of your thirst if you have any.
I do.
Oh, here we go. We found the Walmart here. So we should be able to find a lighter here pretty easily. Alright. Oh, that guy has a backpack. That's really good. You can use that to store all your items and it'll take up less weight and everything.
You do it, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Alright. I'll pick it up and I'll drop it over there for you to get it.
Go.
Alright, so it should be right there on the ground. Instead of being wear, it'll be equip on player.
Okay, equip on back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we want. Okay.
And so now, if you have any items in your inventory, you can drag them into your backpack icon that shows right next to all your items, and then it'll put them in the backpack, which means they'll take up less weight, and you'll have more inventory space, basically.
Okay, so if I click on an item, there's put in container, grocer display, favorite, equip primary, equip secondary, drop, or place item. Well, place item.
So you should be able to like use your cursor to click and then like hover over it.
Yeah.
And then there should be a little icon right next to all that has like a little backpack. You should be able to just drag it right into the backpack.
Oh.
And then it should show up there.
Oh, okay, got it. I see it now.
Alright.
That's not too difficult. Empty bottle. Actually, we can just drop the nightstick. We don't need that anymore. Corned beef. Police deputy hat we can drop. Everything else here it looks like is equipped in one way or another. I can drop the V-neck sweater actually. Drop the tank top. I think that covers it? I don't know. We'll find out. Alcohol to wipe your wound. I think 2 buildings down on the same side of the road you're on is a grocery store. Okay. Hot sauce, ketchup, peanut butter. I assume...
This would be a good place to find some food items at the least.
Crackers. Grab all. TV dinner uncooked. Throw that in my backpack. This is some weird stuff here. Egg carton, fresh, processed cheese. I'm afraid to grab any dairy items because they'll go bad.
They'll be alright. They'll survive, I think, up to 2 days without refrigeration before they fully go run.
I'm grabbing tons of food here. Sardines, vegetables.
They got a lot of different cakes and stuff as well. This is a really big place food-wise.
You can always come back here, I assume, right?
Yeah, we can always come back, and at some point the loot in here will respawn, I believe, because the game has a built-in loot respawn system so that you can not run out of stuff.
Nice.
It's really unfortunate. At this point, I would have found multiple lighters, but we just seem to be really unlucky with finding them. Maybe this back room might have one? Oh no, these are all just filled with.
Fresh burritos. Cockroach, uncooked. I'm glad it's specified. Wow, that was a long melee range.
Yeah, the pickaxe has just got a really good range.
How about this car?
Yeah.
Did he get you?
Oh, got me a bit there. I'm all good though.
Okay. Alright. Front seat. Pen, blue, bandage, adhesive band. Wow, jeez, that sucks.
And I don't think I've ever had this much of a problem finding just a lighter before.
The game knows I'm here to mess it up.
Come on. Oh man.
Like random cars on the street we should check out.
Maybe, I don't know anymore.
Venusian says the lighters are usually up front near the cashiers.
Yeah.
We already checked there, I assume, right?
Yeah, I checked all the cash registers and stuff.
Okay. You can also drag stuff from the floor to your backpack. Yeah. Good to know. Mike's a little low. Sorry, man. I'm like going back and forth here. Oh, sorry. Does the car experience wear and tear too, besides gas?
Yes. The front of our car used to be nice and shiny. It's seen a bit of better days.
It's an unnecessary amount of detail here. God.
All right, maybe one of these cars over here will have one. We'll kill the zombies real quick and then check them out. All right, I'll check these trucks.
I'll check the other cab.
Okay, I found one.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo.
All right.
Yeah, nothing
So
in here.
we'll throw down the Oh wow, that's a lot of cigarettes. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I got the cigarettes and the lighter on the ground over here. You'll be able to pick them up, and if you right-click on the cigarettes, it should give you the option to smoke it.
Twine Chevalier step van key. Security. I don't know what that is. I don't know if we need twine or perfume, but interesting. Okay. Well, I got plenty of cigarettes, so
That's good.
I'll just grab them all anyway. I don't have the lighter though. Oh, that's
The lighter's a
I
bit
see it.
more on the ground, and so if you right-click, you should be able to use it, and then it should remove most of your stress, if not all, which will be good.
I have 100 cigarettes. I'm gonna smoke
Good.
them all.
All right. Yeah, fortunately, there's no limit to cigarettes killing you at all, and they can't actually kill you from lung cancer or anything.
America.
Let's see if I can park these and transfer all of our stuff from old car to new car. It's a bit higher quality. There we go. Oh, that was my pickaxe breaking. All right.
What? Weapons can break?
They do. They break after a while. Looks like I'll need wood glue, duct tape, or any kinds of glue. All right. Well, I guess it's time for me to pull out the good old fire axe.
grab them all.
As well swap my secondary weapon real quick. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's some duct tape in here. I guess I can just fix it on the spot.
There you go.
Alright. Looks like the pickaxe will live a little bit longer. There we go. I'll get everything transported over and then we can head out. Actually, we might be able to go to the police station. They'll have some more high-tier gear. Potentially some shotguns and other firearms we can use.
So, is there a mechanic where you have to sleep at some point?
There is, but it's quite buggy when it comes to multiplayer. And so typically me and my friends don't play with
SWAT van.
Yeah. I think it's a modded vehicle, and I don't think it works because it's part of a mod pack that doesn't work half the time, unfortunately, because they use a different vehicle coding base than the rest of the game. Alright, you see a guy with some police gear in there, that's good. Alright, come hop on out. There we go. 2 more to the right, and I guess we'll head in after that. Hopefully I can find some sort of backpack or bag I can wear. Alright. I believe if this is the layout I'm thinking of, then right there it is. Alright. So in this game, security doors typically indicate higher tier loot, or if they're in a bank, they're just there. But if it's a building on the map that's blue, they'll typically indicate a lootable area that's got really good stuff in it. So we can bust down the door with our pickaxes, and then in here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Some
pencil and sheet of paper. Wonderful.
I actually got a shotgun in here. We got 2 shotguns, which is actually really good.
I'll take a shotgun. Why not? Anti-riot shotgun. Okay. Equip primary. How many? How do I tell how many bullets I have?
So if you hold down R, it should pop up a dial, or sorry, a round menu that allows you to do a couple different things.
It's completely blank.
Hold on.
Grab another box of shotgun shells here.
There you go.
JS 2500 shotgun. Attached.
Oh, that's
back.
I think that's one of the best shotguns that you can have. I think that SWAT riot shotgun, I think that one uses rubber shotgun shells, which I think is worse than with the JS. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I'll put some boxes of shotgun shells on the ground for you so you can load them up.
Load rounds, rack 3. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Grab shotgun shells. I do want to go back to melee after this, but I figure I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, the gunplay in this game is pretty interesting. I unfortunately don't think that the weapon pack that I put into the game, I don't think it loaded up properly, so unfortunately. There you go. Yeah, unfortunately, aiming skill. Oh, I don't think you have a bullet in there. Might need to reload. There you go. I think all of those guys were
lame. Key ring.
Oh, he had a bulletproof vest. That's good. Alright, now I've got protection. That's good. Alright. Well, I think that's a pretty good haul. Here, we got some shotguns now. A lot of shotgun shells and everything.
Smash window.
Alright, let's see. So if you right-click, it'll give you an option to remove broken glass. That's something you want to do before you hop through the window.
Are you
by
serious?
Holding down E.
Hold on, let me try.
Yeah.
That's insane. Right, remove.
So if
Oh
you
my
right-click
God.
and then click remove glass, if you jump through without removing the glass, you have a chance to get glass shards in your hands. Alright, and so if you click E if you hold down E at the window, you can hop through it. So if you don't remove the glass, you have a chance to cut yourself and then get glass, and you have also a chance to get glass shards in your hand, which can cause pain and require tweezers to get out.
Hungry. Could eat a horse. Very heavy load. Movement speed highly reduced.
Okay, so the very heavy load thing is that's definitely not good. So you'll want to make sure that
get rid of that.
your encumbrance is good.
Let me get rid of the shotgun shells. You can.
Yeah, I'll pick them up and throw them in the back for a car.
Attach back. Here we go. Anti-riot shotgun drop. Empty bottle. I don't really need an empty bottle, but whatever. I really need my dog tag. Okay, so now fairly heavy load, carrying a little too much. The hell
That's
do I
better.
get rid of?
And then if there's anything that's not like super important, you can probably throw it into your backpack, and that'll reduce the weight that your character's.
but it's still on my character. That makes
Yeah,
no
it's just
sense.
the backpacks just have a system of just reducing weight if items are put into it, which I think is pretty interesting. But at the same time, it doesn't make much sense because instead of just being on your character, it's now just on the back.
Okay, drop all that in there. Good. And now I can eat some canned carrots. No, I can't. Eat these things.
And that should get rid of most of the.
I'm still peckish and moist.
Alright, so the different wetness things aren't going to be as bad, but the peckish, just as long as it doesn't go hungry, you should be fine.
Ah.
Oh,
Why does it keep doing that? There we go.
So go over here, throw all of our new stuff into the back. And then I guess we'll just start looking to find a place to call home.
Home's a back porch swing where I would sit and Mom would sing Amazing Grace. I'm gonna go rob this police car.
Probably gonna be some pretty good stuff in the back of that.
Oopsie. Uh-oh. What did I do?
Oh.
Ooh, lots of cigarettes. Excellent. Walkie-talkie.
Oh, there's a lot of police cars here. Wow. The walkie-talkies are really good if you're playing with the in-game voice chat, which is really scuffed unless you have the walkie-talkies, but it's pretty good for in-game voice chat because it allows you to talk at really long ranges.
Alcohol wipes. More cigarettes.
Actually, I might reel our car over here, and we might take one of these police truck-looking things, because those are gonna have a lot more storage. We only need 2 seats anyways, and they're gonna have a heck of a lot more durability in case anything bad happens. I'll just reel this over here real quick, and we got the transfer process. Oh yeah, and this one had a lot of stuff in the back, which is good.
Zombies can't climb these fences, right?
They can, which is good, but they'll probably spend a really long time trying to walk around it.
Safety goggles.
Move up and stab this guy, spy main style.
Butter knifed.
They have a trick stab element in this game. I'll try and see if I can get it to trigger. Let's see. I think actually that's just about everything in this town worth getting.
Let's go.
The only thing is that I think that's it. So I think from here it's just gonna be.
So we're taking the police car.
Yeah, it's got a bit more horsepower, some power when it comes to driving in general.
My 2 cents asked if we were on a server.
Yes, but I might need to add people to join if it requires me to allow entrance to the server.
Well, we'll save that for the next time. We'll let's find a place to bunker down, and I'll say that was a successful introduction.
All right.
Show me how to close curtains.
Guess we can loop around here and go back over to the house side of town real quick. Oh, there we go. We can just bunk up in that house right there. Looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Headshot. Behind you.
Take care of all these guys down here since the shotgun's got. Oh, come on, shotgun.
Clearing out the backyard.
I'll take care of most of them in the front. I guess you can just check the back real quick, see if there's any in there.
Man, that thing where they don't show up unless you're looking at them is the creepiest part of this. Love that crit chance.
It's always just nice to have a zombie roll up on you and then just pop in the forehead with a big old crit.
Okay, this goes to the woods. I'm not going all that way, but...
I've taken care of just about all of them. There's like about 10 or so more.
Backyard's pretty clear.
Alright, that's good. So we'll be able to hunker down in here.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch on the other side of the fence here that are about to come
Okay.
around. Try to bottleneck them here. I might get overwhelmed.
Alright, are you behind the building?
Yep.
Alright, I'll be there in a second. Just gotta get rid of some of these guys. Alright, I'm gonna help you out.
I'm on the right side behind the building.
Alright.
Pretty much next to the parking lot.
Got a pretty good position there, because they won't be able to overwhelm you very easily.
Yeah.
They'll have to come around the corner and just get in the face with a crowbar. Or, sorry, a pickaxe.
Nice.
And there we go. Alright, I think we're
Yeah, looks good.
good to post up in the motel now. I guess there's two more guys there, so I'll just shoot with a shotgun real quick. This is... There we go. Alright, well, guess we'll post up in here.
Get
Alright, there's
in,
a
get
guy.
in. Whoa.
Alright, you just always gotta be careful of banging doors.
Yeah.
Alright. So upstairs here, I believe there are... Oh, okay. Maybe there's not. Oh, here they are. Okay, so just through here, there's some beds and such. I believe I can... I guess I can't take the sheets off of these. Oh, man. Guess I won't be able to show you how to close the curtains.
Oh, jeez. Well, they shouldn't be able to tell we're here anyway, right?
Yeah, they won't be able to tell. We're upstairs. We're not really going to make much noise at all. We're actually in a pretty good position here. Alright.
Let's see, my character. Unpleasantly hot, thirsty, soaking, and hungry. Let me eat up some crackers, I guess.
Yeah, and then I'll get you a drink real quick.
I think I have pop.
Alright.
Unless it's like that in depth where drinking, soda
Actually, I think soda, soda gives you a ridiculous amount of thirst.
No! Oh my
Reduction.
god.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I mean, the fact that it is that in depth that drinking soda is no good. Okay.
Oh no, soda gives you a lot of thirst reduction. So if you're like really thirsty, soda's actually pretty good.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say drinking soda will make you thirstier because it's
Oh,
got with
yeah.
sugar and stuff. Like, oh my god.
Oh no, it really reduces a lot of your thirst for some reason.
Oops. Satiated. Gnawing hunger entirely absent. Okay. I'm full. So I just go in this room and close the door? What are you doing over there?
Alright, here we go.
Ah.
Yeah, looks like there's a couple of them down there, but they can't do anything because we're up there. We're up here. They're down there.
So if I just click sleep, I'm good?
Yeah, if you click sleep, you'll be able to sleep on there. I think sleeping in here just reduces any like feelings of pain or like exertion. So I don't think I made sleep mandatory, but I think it's an option for like if you need to reduce anything.
Okay, spinning clock, spinning clock.
There we go. So it's going to pass some time as we sleep.
Oh, that's weird because it's 2-player multiplayer, so it like
Yeah,
automatically forwards the time for you too.
Yeah, it'll skip the time forward for both of us.
Anxious on edge.
That actually might be good. That might mean that there's banging doors or something nearby.
It means I need my midnight smoke. Wow, he's sleeping for a long time.
Yes, so.
Jeez.
Let's see here. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, it's because I slept on the chair, so I get a little bit of pain because it's not the greatest sleeping thing.
Yeah, you can take your turn and sleep on the bed if you want.
It's all right.
All right, man. Well, that's a fantastic introduction. Is there a way to we can save if we save this, it'll pick up where we left off next time?
Yes, it will. All right,
Awesome.
so I'll go in here and I will save and quit to desktop, and then it will save our game. All right. I'd say that was a very successful introduction.
Yeah, man. Thanks for showing me the ropes. I can't wrap my head around the fact that this game covers everything about the survivability.
It's really, really expansive on everything. There's a whole temperature system that affects hot and cold, indoor, outdoor, and everything. It's got it all.
Cool. Well, I think we're gonna do some TF2 funny tomorrow night, but we'll try to get back to this maybe next week sometime.
All right, that sounds good.
Cool, man. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks for having me.
Yeah.